You're watching election 2019 coverage from WBONTV.com.
Andrew English's resume alone was a little too long to fit in a regular 2-minute sit-down, so the pertinent information had to be edited down. The Kentucky native calls Oldham County home and is proud of his background that started out throwing a football at an early age, which led to a college career on the field at Marshall and Hofstra Universities. However, the Republican candidate for the office has most recently served as general counsel of the Justice and Public Safety Cabinet for the state of Kentucky, appointed by Governor Bevin and Secretary Tilley. When it comes to issues, English explains that a paper ballot backup for voting is crucial for verification, as although technology is integral today, there needs to be a way to count votes in case all else fails. English says the current Secretary of State's office is destroyed, citing that the relationship with clerks and the state and local board of elections needs to be rebuilt.
I had the good fortune of getting a football scholarship to play at Marshall, and then I went up to play at Hofstra. So in that time frame of my 5 years, I got my undergraduate degree. I got a master's degree in communications, kind of crammed that master's into a 1-year time frame. After that, I was accepted to go to William & Mary, which I figured if it was good enough for Henry and Clay, it was good enough for me. Went off to law school, got a master's degree in public policy and my law degree, and then was honored to be selected to join the United States Navy. Spent almost 6 years on active duty. Got to be a defense counsel down in Jacksonville, Florida. Went off and deployed with the Marines in the 24th Marine Expeditionary Unit on board the USS Iwo Jima. Came back, was a prosecutor at the Washington Navy Yard, kind of lead prosecutor for that area. Was a top lawyer for Kentucky State Police, Kentucky Department of Corrections, Kentucky Department of Juvenile Justice, and DOCJT right here in Richmond, where we train all law enforcement. My entire career has been public service. I feel like this is the next step of how I can help the Commonwealth. Being the Secretary of State and cleaning up that office would be a great next step for me, and I think I'm the right guy to get in there and make it better for everyone. We need to clean up voting rolls. We have to have better voter ID laws. We need a paper ballot backup system for the Secretary of State. And then you can at least go back and count those, right? And you can then verify that, yeah, that's the actual vote. But a lot of counties, we don't even have that. It's just a touch screen. It's whatever the computer says is what it says. And that doesn't give a whole lot of confidence sometimes. The office is destroyed. The relationship with the clerks is destroyed. The relationship with the State Board of Elections and the local Board of Elections is destroyed. And you've got to rebuild that. And I really feel like that's one of the main reasons I'm the right man for the job, is to get in there and just start rebuilding that office from the ground up, because it needs to be. One of the two main places where the average person will go have their interaction with the Secretary's office is when they go to vote and when they file their LLC and paperwork incorporated. You know, we got Kentucky One Stop in it's okay. It's like 2008 good. We need to make it 2020 good. Modernize, continue to modernize that process so that it is the best that it can be. We have to take advantage of the $17 billion of economic development that has come into the Commonwealth and make sure that entrepreneurial spirit stays here in Kentucky. This office, you have to have the support of the clerks, and you have to work with the county clerks, because at the end of the day, they're the ones who run the elections day to day. I'm a good team builder, and I will put the right people in the right places. So I'll have the right person who's in charge of election, who will work with the clerks. I'll have the right person in charge of the economic side and business development side. So our whole platform is Team Kentucky, because this is not about Andrew English, and we realize that what works in Jefferson County doesn't work in Madison County, doesn't work in Lee County. And we're building a platform that is going to be subservient to the counties and the county clerks and be their messenger in Frankfort. That's kind of my idea of platform for the Secretary's office.
You're watching election 2019 coverage from WBONTV.com.